Hi and welcome to How to Use CAD. Still on details sections. Today we're going to create a details section for a double block cavity wall suitable for a new build home or house extension. By the end of the lesson you should have no trouble in creating a details section that meets current UK building regs and suitable for use with building control drawings. As you can see, I've done a little bit more preparation for this detail section, slightly changed the format. So what we're using here is using old detail sections, and I've assembled bits and pieces from old detail sections so that we can make this new detail section for a double block full fill cavity wall. Right, if you haven't built one, you won't have a clue, but let me just give you an example how it is. Well, let's get on with it really. So these are elements here, which basically, when you put them together, they make up the cavity wall. So need a couple of those. So cavity wall is 100 mil of brick on the outside, 100 mil of brick on the inside. The cavity is about 100 mil again. And there's a bit of rendering on the outside, and it gets dabbed with plasterboard on the inside. So let's see if we can put it together here. It's not rocket science, but the main thing is having the information, knowing actually what the component parts are, and you need experience and a good bit of research to be able to sort that out. What do we got here? Yeah, so here you've got block work, 100 mil wide, insulation 100 mil wide, another block 100 mil wide. Then onto that we do rendering, which is about 20 mil. So if I do a little line out, then we should be able to get our rendering. That's your rendering. And then we need plasterboard on the inside, which is generally 12.5 mil. So I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot easier to do if I've done a little bit of preparation. I did one there, I did the last detail section I did, and everything that could have gone wrong did. Right, now what this is it's a little bit of steel that we use to join the outer wall to the inner wall so that they don't fall apart. And they usually go in close to the bottom, and then every where's it gone? Every 750 after that. So in other words, they go in about here. Let's see if that's about right. It needs to be stretched a bit or not. No, they don't generally come the whole way. They're not 300 mil wide. They're generally in the middle. Need to raise and bring that one to the front. Yeah, so that we can see it. So you've got one there, and then you get another one further up if it applied. Right, so let's chop this now. I just remembered there's probably an easier way of doing it. I can just grab all of it. Let me get this right. And just grab all of it. I can probably just go like so. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Now what we need is a damp course. Damp course is this one, that's what we're using. Damp course, where are we going? Oops. Come back here. Right. The damp course is an essential part because that's to stop the damp from coming up the wall. So what you have is you have foundations and you have a brick or a block to take you up to the damp course. And this needs to be 150 mil above the ground, so you can assume that the ground is around here somewhere. Then you've got this damp proof course, DPC, which is basically a thick plastic. And what that does is it stops the damp from coming up into the walls above the ground. It's in every house. In the old days they used to use slate. Right, we're making excellent progress here now. So if I can bring this in. So that's the component parts for the wall. You got the block, you got the insulation, block again, you got rendering on the outside, you got plasterboard on the inside. You've got the metal connecting ties or straps which hold the walls together. So now it's a question of putting in the information. So if I pull all these over, well, let's pull a few over here and see which side we're going to get them on. So I like to kind of neaten it up. So neaten it up means get things kind of lined up. So walls to be built with cement and mortar. That's fine. And that's one. 2 coats of sand cement render with waterproof additive. That's fine. Stainless steel ties, cavity wall, lightweight block. Let me just pop this down there. Yeah. Damp proof course to boat. See what it says here. Cavity filled with 6. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these in the right order. I might have made a mistake, but when I numbered them, but I think we're okay. 5. What's that? 6. So yeah, we need to spread them out a bit. Right, stainless steel ties. So if I put that there, I could move the ties, isn't it? I could move the stainless steel. Yeah, detailed sections. You need the knowledge, otherwise it just doesn't happen. If you don't know how to do it, if you don't know what goes into a wall, then obviously it's not possible for you to make a detailed section. So you have to learn. You have to do the research. And that's why it's difficult for a lot of young designers to be able to create detailed sections. So hopefully you make a good use of these videos and learn how to do them. Right, that's the tie. 4. There we go. And let's do another little line here, or maybe use the same one to line these up. Okay, well, we're set out pretty well here. And of course, what we also need is, let me just bring that down a bit now. We need a title, which is up here somewhere. Let's sort that out. And then I need to get this description added in. So this is on a multi-text, which means I should be able to wrap it. There we go. Should be able to squeeze it, that's what I'm saying. Oops. Need to squeeze it some more. Right. We're looking pretty good actually, and it's come together quite quickly, so quite happy about that. Right, wall is looking right. We've got the stainless steel, so now it's just a question of popping in these little bits and pieces here, you know, to indicate what things are. So wall to be built with sand and cement. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, most people know that, but you still have to put it in. That would probably work better. Coat sand cement render, well that's easy enough. The rest of the render is on the outside. Let's do it the other way around this time. See, when you assemble all the bits and pieces, it's relatively easy process to put them together, as long as you know what you're doing. So now, walls to be built with 1:1:6 mortar. That's generally the mix, you know, the proportions of sand and cement and the mixes. Again, nearly everyone knows that, but you'd be surprised people don't. The stainless steel wall ties, again, not quite right. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Horizontal strip, downproof course to both cavity wall skins, lightweight block. The horizontal strip, this would be the downproof course. The course is effectively the block that sits above the DPC. Right, cavity wall skins, lightweight block. Just put that because, I'll leave that for a moment. Cavity wall filled with 100mm rock wool. Get a line going. After a while, these are quite fun to do. Well, in a nerdy sort of way, I suppose. But I've always enjoyed doing them, and as long as you're not too pushed for time, because they can take a little time. And cavity wall, so that's the. Pull this down a bit. dabs 8 150 above ground level. Missing a bit of information there. It should be DPC 150 above ground level. Oh, where's my little ball? Yeah, be lost without my little ball. Yeah. So we've got thousands of these sections, but they're, you know, when over the years as we build them and create them because we need them, what tends to happen is they don't all line up, or they don't all match up, or there's no coherent pattern in them. So what we want to do now over the next year or so is to upgrade about 1,000 detailed sections and turn them into, you know, give them all a format that works, etc. The dabs, let's do the dabs. So they're all in uniform, and they're all going to be available on detailedsections.co.uk. So designers, builders, whatever, they can buy them there. And of course, you're welcome to, you know, get them there and work and start creating your own sections. I certainly recommend it, because as you progress, you will need to be able to create detailed sections if ever you want to do building plans. And if you can't create them, then well, sometimes it's easier to buy them, and obviously we're going to be selling them, but the idea, as I say, that particular website is entirely for detailed sections, for other people to download and buy them, and then you get them inserted into your plan. Well, it's so much easier than having to do them fresh, and once you've bought them once, you should be able to use them again. Right, let's see, we're nearly there. So what we do now is we do a little bit of decorative stuff just to finish off, give them a little bit of character. I think we use this one for that. It's always nice to kind of finish off a little bit of artistic flavour. And the bottom, I believe, is a bit wider. This one's generally used on the bottom. Okay. Throw in a little cross here and there. That's fine. What's this one? Don't need that one. And did we line this up? Let's have a look. Could go a touch. And new format allows this one to be there. Okay, we've just completed a detailed section for a double block full fill cavity wall. Now when you check out the building regs, you'll find that there's always a bit of editorial that needs to be inserted or to go along with this diagram, and the reason for that is that you just need a bit more information, a bit more detail about the block and the plasterboard and the size and so on. So rather than getting it into these little annotations, you just get it into a little description there. So that's what works. I'm going to just reduce this just slightly. The multi-text, so let it go down a little, that's fine. That way I can bring it in. Okay, that's it. Actually, no. I'm going to reverse this one. I mean, this is cosmetic what I'm doing now, so I seem to have turned it over twice. Yeah, this little bit is just purely cosmetic. So, but it's ornamental. How about that? Right. One detail section, double block, full fill cavity wall, and it lines up here on the left. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. It's laid out okay. So that's it. We're at the end of this one. This will get posted up on YouTube shortly. But thank you for joining us. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications on more videos, and we're going to be doing loads of them over the next few months, especially detail sections. So I guess see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us. Bye.